Well, guys, we have officially reached the end of Piston Cup Teams Season 2. And, yeah, it's been quite a long journey. You know, we started all the way back in April, which was quite a while ago now that I think about it. And, yeah, it's currently October 31st, the day I'm recording this video. So, yeah, the team that we have chosen to review for this episode is obviously Team Zeen. And that is because, you know, Zeen and ToeCap, they were the last two teams on the wheel back in September, I think it was, somewhere around there, end of September. And obviously, since it landed on ToeCap for episode 7, that means we'll be taking a look at Zeen for episode 8. You know, we got Ryan Shields here, who I got on eBay a couple months ago. And we got Buck Bearingley, who I've had since, like, you know, 2017, the day Cars 3 came out. Or, like, before Cars 3 came out, even. And Michael Rotor here, who I've had since, like, 2020. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so starting it off with Ryan Shields, there are some images on the screen of where he appeared at in the movie. And yeah, like I said, I ordered this guy on eBay, and that's how I was able to complete this whole team of Zeen, because I've already had Buck Bearingley and Michael Rodar, and all I needed was Ryan Shields. So over the summer, I ordered him on eBay along with some other guys. You know, I unboxed them all on video and stuff like that. I'll link it down in the description below. And yeah, you know, he's fairly basic in terms of design. He's got Zeen right here on the hood, and then corrective windshields, and like this two-tone dark blue and light blue. Well, actually, it's more of like a three-tone, because you've got dark blue right here, then you got medium blue, and then you got like a light turquoise blue right here, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, Zeen in a white outline and corrective windshields, and then you got number 39 in a basic yellow font, or it's kind of like a more gold color font. Got all the sponsors right here. There's like No Stall, Mood Springs, Gasprin, Easy Idle, Leakless, and a bunch of other ones. And you got another different shade of blue right here, this like triangular part that's like right around here. It's like a weird, I don't know, light blue. Not really like turquoise like this color. It's like a different color, so that's kind of interesting. He's got it on this side as well. Yeah, you got this turquoise stripe down here at the bottom, and got like another different colored stripe. It's like the same color on the bottom of this one, and on the top, actually. You can see it's on the top as well, like the different colors there. He's got blue Lightyear tires, so that's kind of interesting. You got corrective windshields right here, which is an odd place to put it, and you got Zeen right here. I believe the sides are the same. Yeah, they're the same on both sides. For sure, all Cars 1 racers have the same sides on all of them. Although, it's kind of different because this, like, turquoise blue starts right here, and then goes like that. So, yeah, you got 39 on the headlight, obviously, because it's not a real headlight. And you got 39 right here on the hood. Or not on the hood, on the front, or the top of it. Yeah, that's where the top of it right here. You got Zeen corrective windshields down here in this very small area with like the turquoise blue and then the light blue. You got Zeen corrective windshields, 39 tail light here because it's not a real tail light. They're just stickers for all the Cars 1 racers. Yeah, that's about all for him. He's also got some of the same models as, you know, Dirks and Diego Stino, Manny Flywheel, and Davey Apex here. These guys all bear relatively, or actually they all bear the same model. So, yeah. They also all have these grills right here. As you can see, they all got the grills on them. Pretty sure all of them, except for like maybe a few of them, have them. So, yeah. That's about all there is for him. Moving on now to Buck Bearingley. Now, like I said, this was one of the first guys that I got from Cars 3. Others were Parker Breakston and, you know, Doug Throttleman, Brake Yardley, Bobby Swift, and all those guys. And yeah, there's some images on the screen where Buck Bearingley appeared at in the movie. Now, his design is pretty much still basic, like Ryan Shields, but it does get a bit more interesting. So we can take a look at that here. You got Zeen, which is now in like a vertical, or not vertical, horizontally font, or like a curved font, whereas before it was just straight across there. Now it's a bit curved to the right. And you still got corrective windshield. Sometimes the slogan gets removed on the Cars 3 racers. And you got like this hexagonal thing going on up here on the hood. Or not, I keep saying the hood on the top here. As you can see, like not really hexagons, they're more of like squares, kind of. Yeah, they're more of like a square shape. This is still pretty much the same, you know, although it's more of like just one color. Like this is all mostly the same color. Whereas before it was a bit more, you know, two-tone there. You got 39 in like a more 3D font, although it's still kind of much the same, like that goldish, yellow-orange font. But you do have light year right here above the fender. Same thing on this side. The sides are still the same. Sometimes in Cars 3 they'll change up the sides from the stock cars. And yeah, you got View Zeen right here. Corrective windshields, which is not like connected like at all. Because as you can see here, it's kind of closer, although not really. Like, it's so weird to put it like right here, but I guess it wouldn't really fit right here. So it makes sense to put it like, you know, off to the side. But yeah, you got a lot less contingency sponsors: Vitaline, Revolting, RPM, Nitrate Octane Gain, and Clutch Aid. And yeah, the roof is obviously darker than everything else. It's like more of like a simpler color blue. You got View Z right here, no corrective windshield, which is interesting. You got like just the simple dark blue that like fades into light blue. So that's kind of cool, I like that. And you got View Z corrective windshields down here. This is a bit dented because it was from 2017, so you know they're a tad bit dented. It's not too bad. But yeah, you got 39 underneath here, and you got the taillights, which are actually working taillights, and you got the camera on the back to get some racing shots from behind. Now, instead of the blue rims, he's got black rims now. So, I guess it's a bit more simpler, and it would look kind of weird if he did have the blue rims. So, yeah, that's about all there is to him. He's also got some of the same models as, you know, Brick Yardley, Bruce Miller, and what else we got here? Oh, here he is. Rev Rotages. These are the three I decided to bring in because I got Bruce Miller here over the summer, or not over the summer, it's like a month ago, and I got him in a 10-pack with Brick Yardley. Brick Yardley came in the 10-pack, so this is a Vietnam variant actually, because I did need a new Brick Yardley. So yeah, these are both Vietnam variants. And this is obviously a China version that I had from 2018. And yeah, now I have all three of the RPM racers. So sometime in season 3, we can do all of the RPM racers. So that'll be exciting. Moving on now to the final racer of this season, we got Michael Rotor. There's some images on the screen where he appeared at in the movie. Now, this is his Thailand release because I never got his Chinese release. That was in like 2018. Somewhere around there, but that was because I don't know if he was ever released as a single from China. I think it was only released in like multi-packs as a Chinese release. But yeah, his China release was like more metallic-y kind of, whereas this one's just nice and simple, no metallic whatsoever. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read everything because right here, as you can see, it's like dark blue on like a slightly lighter blue, and you got View Z and VZ. So no more corrective windshields. Most of the next gens removed their slogan, although I think only like some of them still have it. But yeah, we got this like yellow stripe going across here on his hood. And then you got like a nice and simple 39 and like a same color font as, you know, these guys here. It's pretty much the same, although slightly lighter. Although I do believe it might be the same. Nope. Is slightly different. We got View Z and VZ right here again in like a gradient, transparent like font, and you got the classic sponsors for the next gens, which is Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy, because those are like the new sponsors from Cars 3. He's got black light year rims again, but in like a silver trim, so that's kind of interesting. Although I do believe this color right here on his spoiler is inaccurate. It's supposed to be blue and yellow, I'm pretty sure. Like the View scene right here in like a blue text is supposed to be yellow, and the spoiler is supposed to be blue, but it's not on the diecast, so I don't really know why they did that. Yeah, 39 on the roof here, And then in like this like kind of two-tone color, dark blue, lighter blue. And then you got these things down here, which I don't even know what these are. These are green things, but they look kind of cool, you know. I like them. I don't really know what they are, but like I said, they look cool. His sides are the same, I do believe. And right here, you got VZ in the middle. Zeen right here. And what's interesting about this guy is that it's kind of like a green color-ish. You can't really see it on the camera, but like back here, it goes slightly green, kind of. Like this area right here, that's like a dark blue. It looks kind of green in person, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know if that was a feature in the Chinese release, but yeah, you can't really tell on the camera. But like this area right back here is like a green color, kind of. So that's kind of nice. I like that detail. And yeah, he's the same model as some of these other guys. Flipped over, who I got in September. And we got George Nguyen, next gen Leakless Racer. This is a Chinese release that I've had. This is like, you know, last year, 2021. And Paul Conrev here, who I got in the summer of like 2020. So yeah, these guys are all pretty much the same model. And Paul doesn't have the grill here, actually. All these guys do, but he does not, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, that's about all there is for him. Alright, so this is going to wrap it up for Season 2, Episode 8 of the Piston Cup Teams series. And yeah, I don't know when I'll start Season 3. Like I've been saying, probably sometime in the summer of next year, so 2023. And yeah, that's about all there is for this team. And it's been quite a long journey, like I said. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which I don't really know when it will be. Maybe in like a week or two, somewhere around there. No, I haven't really been uploading a whole lot, but there's just been nothing in terms of news, although the 2023 singles Case A got canceled for some reason. So there's a fact for the day. And yeah, although 2023 is going to have the same packaging style as 2022, like, you know, the white and red color scheme. That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. And yeah, that's about all there is for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.